What's up, everybody? Joe Ferrara here with Fightful.com with a segment that I'm going to sort of label Times Are Changing. And I'll tell you why times are changing. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, if you haven't heard, posted a very large or very long diatribe with his transgressions with the UFC, most specifically Dana White, Sean Shelby, the organization, perceived bullying, and just negotiations going back and forth, not going in his favor. The whole situation with TJ Dillashaw, will that fight take place or not? What we're really seeing here is a lot of these fighters with Demetrius Johnson, ALBUQUERQUE, even think about a Conor McGregor for a second, when they banded together the, Cain Velasquez, TJ Dillashaw with that Fighters Association, George St-Pierre. Slowly but surely, these fighters that have money are starting to band together and sort of rally against the UFC. To me, it's almost a situation where, Dana White's on a different contract now. When he was more of an owner, it was different. Now he's just, he's got a piece of the pie, but it's different under the new ownership. I wouldn't be surprised if Dana White is starting to think, you know what, I'm getting sick and tired of this, and if it's going to be a losing battle for him, because eventually if things change, the fighters are going to have more rights, so we'll see what happens. Dana White says many things, and, he's a spin doctor, he's a promoter, he's supposed to do that, that's technically his job. He also said that Jon Jones would never headline a UFC pay-per-view again or anytime soon. Well, the UFC announced yesterday that UFC 214, Daniel Cormier versus Jon Jones 2, that fight will headline UFC 214 on July 29th. So, as we can see here, things are changing, or maybe there were some different negotiations and promises made by Jon Jones to Dana White. Who knows what the whole story is there? It remains to be seen, and I can just imagine how many fans are like, nope, Jon Jones ain't going to make it there. I mean, DC said that with USADA in the mix, Jones is good. With USADA there, Jones will technically be in that main event. You just never know. I just want to see Jon compete again. Fantastic fighter, arguably the pound-for-pound best in the sport now, maybe of all time. But DC and him is just going to be a fantastic fight. Don't forget, this Saturday, UFC Auckland goes down. Sean Ross Sapp and I will have a post-show, so we look forward to seeing all of you guys and girls joining us, and we'll have that live chat up as well.